All righty. I'm hoping, hoping we are streaming live. And today, well, ICT was on today early. Let's try to get this back here. So what do we have? Well, I was looking at a little turtle soup here. Um, guess I should have maybe known I was a little bit right, but ICT was talking about maybe taking off higher. I've got in on this fib here, I've got the gap, which was huge. Um, so I went ahead, and again, doggone it, um, we're our own worst enemy, right? ICT had said with a big gap, he ignores the first fair value gap because that's him, not us, right? And he just goes short in that gap, or not short in the gap, but I mean he goes for the gap fill to at least 50% within the first half hour, 70% chance. So I did short, and it did make some money, not enough. And I actually placed quite a few trades today, and every one of them was green, thankfully. Partly because, I mean, these big moves, I just didn't hold, and really should need to work on that. But notice we got down in here. We took more than the 50% right away. And where'd we go back to? Hmm. Well, here we are in this first uh, well, this isn't the first. Sorry. The first is actually the next one above. I marked this one then later on. Um, this is, I guess, the kind of thing where, from what I've seen, ICT will say, I want this one to stay open, the first one, when we have these close like this. And it did, in fact, stay open. And I shorted again, not as soon as I should have, uh, made some nice money. Um, Patrick Wieland, sorry about that, was also live, and I was trading with him. He was doing a great job today as well. And you know, look at these. This happens to be a pivot point here. Again, that's Patrick Wieland. That's not ICT. Um, Patrick Wieland pivot point right here. Now this is Thinkorswim, which is a little different on the pivot points than TradingView sometimes. Can be off a little bit, but you get the idea. It's still pretty dang precise. VWAP through the middle. What kind of VWAP was relevant here again? Then the day kind of got boring. Yeah, kind of mostly boring. I guess this is going up through 12 noon. Get back up here, and where are we at? Session open. Another ICT line from older teachings, and one in buy side. Think around. Look at that tap of VWAP. Now, I did not play all this. I did take a few trades on my own that I thought were like Patrick Wieland trades. And I traded with Patrick again this afternoon. Um, actually, I don't think I took any trades. I don't remember if he did or not in the power hour. It was kind of boring again, too, he came on, I think, about 13:45 at this drop down. He did not call it, as I recall. And really just kind of a odd shop. I think I might have mentioned this morning on a different live that I did have a contractor here today. So was a little bit distracted, but nonetheless took the opportunity to make some money. But the whole, I guess I'm kind of advertising here on these live streams is the ICT 2024 mentorship. I think you can see some elements of it working here. Certainly that gap was never filled. I don't believe, not quite, but they did do the 50% in the first half hour, and you could whether you waited for a fair value gap to formulate. Obviously, again, this wasn't the first one. We got a higher one up here. But anyway, don't know. I hope that's helpful. If you want to leave comments, we'll talk about it. Again, I've got more on here than ICT is currently talking about, but it is still what he has used in the past. And notice even this Sunday open line. I mean, here we are Thursday, and look how we're trading around Sunday open. So that is one of the reasons, and this is the only week it does that. So that's one of the reasons that I originally started putting that line on there. I believe it was ICT who recommended that, and it seems to sometimes be relevant. So anyway, I hope you had a great trading day if you trade, and we are not recommending that. No financial advice here, just showing you what we're doing. and trying to explain why, and talk about ICT and his 2024 mentorship, and throwing in a little Adam Mancini from time to time, only he trades ES, and Patrick Wieland, who tomorrow is his last day in Hawaii. And I just cannot believe the kind of money he's been making trading from a doggone Mac Mini. So has not really seemed to curb his profits at all. So that's it. That's enough. We will talk to you next time. Thanks.